Hello and welcome back to Disco Elysium. Last time we got a die from the dice maker. We talked to some people, failed some skill checks like real experts. We helped the speed freaks settle into the church. A bit later on today we're gonna try to attend this communist meeting. We'll see what we do in the meantime. I'm sure we'll find something. Alright, let's head downstairs first, out of the abandoned business district or whatever it's called. There we go, come on. Through the door, down the corridor, and out through here. Alright. I don't think there's anything to do with the people here. Right? You probably don't have much to say to us now?
I'm sorry, sir. I can't talk right now. I'm very busy with my homework. I have so much homework now.
You just can't win. Out of the rain and into the gutter.
Little girl, help. My Dick Mullen book ripped before I could get to the end. Do you know what happens?
Which book was it, sir?
Dick Mullen and the Mistaken Identity.
Oh, I'm very sorry, sir. I haven't read that one yet. I wish I could help you.
Oh, that's a shame. What are you doing now?
Math. It's really difficult. Like, really. They say you need it to get rich. Better than standing outside in the cold, I guess. Oh, I found something while you were away.
Ooh, what is it?
I thought this would fit you. Like, thanks for helping out. Not me. The city, I mean. Like a detective does.
A detective hat? It's a fedora? Wait, where did you get it? Okay, I get it. I can look just like Dick Mullen, except I'm an actual police officer. Detective hat? Okay, I get it. A detective hat?
Yes, just like the one Dick Mullen wears all the time. You'll look way more serious with that. Right, I have to get back to my homework now, before Mum notices. Man, this is hard.
What are you missing here? Why does this feel familiar? I don't really know what that refers to, but 42. I'll do that eventually. We need suggestion. Can we even upgrade that at this point? Even any more? Suggestion, where is it? Suggestion, we can't upgrade that any further. Alright, then let's give it a shot.
You have absolutely no idea. Familiar? How? You must have forgotten something you heard again.
Okay, bye. See you around. That's okay, at least we didn't get locked into saying something really stupid. What do we have here? Gift books and molten candy. Wonderful stuff. Let's head outside. Ah, right, let's take a look at the fedora, or whatever it is. Yeah. If anything, this wide-rimmed hat looks even better than the hat Dick Mullen wears. Dick Mullen is stupid and not even real. You're real. Your brain is real. Your real brain is inside the hat. And it gives +1 encyclopedia. Well, we don't have a hat yet, so I'm gonna take it. At least it's not one of those fedoras with the very thin rim. Those look worse. Alrighty. Anything we can do here? Lots of people, actually. There's probably nothing I can do here, but let's just check, just to be sure. Yeah. We have to put skill points into authority to open this white check, and I don't think we can do that. No, authority is maxed out. We have the entirety of psyche maxed out. That's of course a bit unfortunate. I don't know if there's other ways to get, information from them at that point, but we'll have to see. Okay, yeah. Scan the room, we've done that. want to talk about the hanging again, there's probably nothing new in there, right?
Again, just get the dead guy's autograph, since you're his biggest fan.
Good one, Titus.
Yeah, that's...
About
we've done all of
fucking
that.
time.
Okay. I'm gonna take off now. Goodbye, Titus. Can't talk to you? Okay. Can't talk to you either. God.
Hey, was there something you needed?
I don't need to pay my bill. Can't order drinks from him because he's useless. Can't do anything up here, I suppose. Nah, nothing we can do here. Those guys just don't want to be useful. You? Oh, it's all about money, you know? Sure is. It sure is. Right, we can't leave through that door. Anybody up here? We didn't have to check in a long time if anyone is up here. Simply because we don't live here anymore. Whoops, there was something.
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it.
The what now?
The living shit. Your mesolimbic reward pathway does not mince words. It wants smokes.
Am I a smoker?
Who knows what you are? A monster, a murderer, the gnome of Jeroma? You feel like a smoker. Especially when you look at that juicy, succulent, seductive cigarette stub, still smoldering deliciously.
But she broke the filter. I can't smoke
How
that.
very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet, an entire pack. Strike that. A carton. Make sure they're all healthy and able-bodied. Then smoke them all.
Yes, I should do that. I should enthusiastically do that. I shouldn't not do that. I'll make it priority one. Well, I'll think about it.
Good. Thinking about yummy cigarettes in your mouth is the next best thing. Make sure you think about juicy sticks of tobacco all the time, though. It doesn't count if it's not all the time.
Oh, great.
And when you're done thinking about them, graduate to getting them. Plus, smoking them gives massive bonuses.
Oh, does it? Well, I guess we'll see. I suppose there's still no one here.
The door is closed.
I'm not gonna knock again much harder because that's gonna hurt us, I suppose.
This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside.
Yeah. Okay, I'll leave. Nothing up here. Except for, like, a smoking habit we can pick up, I suppose. Which I wouldn't exactly say is a good thing. Whoops. Do you have anything else to say?
I've got nothing to say to you.
Well,
Why are you wasting your time?
it looks like that's true. And you?
Hi again, Gendarme.
What are you doing here
Admiring
again?
the atmosphere. What about you, officer?
Sure, whatever.
Convenient. Oh,
Uh,
oh yes, let's see. He knocked on my door a few days after the lynching. I think he was going through the entire building, asking questions.
Right. There's nothing new we can do here.
Sure. Anything else on your mind?
The Sunday
did.
friend.
And how did you like him?
You were right. He was magical, magically bureaucratic.
I told you, he can be very useful. I guess that's the charm of powerful people.
Why was he...
He has keys,
Oh,
and he
okay.
likes the view. To the sea, I mean.
Okay, I don't think there's anything
Friends,
else.
I told you. Sunday friends.
Right.
Friend? That he won't be there when times get tough, I guess.
Is that even a friend?
It is.
Yeah. Okay.
On Sundays. A visitor from the first world to his opportunities in Occident. Or is it just money?
Okay, yeah, we went we
What
went
about
through
me,
that.
gendarme?
Let's
Bye-bye, gendarme.
leave then. Okay, let's see if there's like those guys probably don't have anything useful to say to me at this point, right? They're still assholes to me, probably.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
Yeah, there we go, there we go. And you
Yes? What is it?
also have nothing more to say to me. Alright. Let's go outside again. So at 22, we're gonna be in the apartment building trying to meet the communists. But until then, what can we do until then? There has to be something. You,
The purity of snow always reminds me of the purity of a man's soul, if he's got principles.
what is it about this old soldier that makes him stand so proud? Sure. You know what? If this guy is mad at me, I'll live. I'll live.
As René
Oh.
turns from you to his partner and back, the medals on his chest rattle and glare. He keeps his spine straight and his ribcage lifted, displaying them proudly.
How many medals are there?
2. The larger one is shaped like a cross, while the smaller medal resembles the sun.
Let's look at the cross first.
A crowned head in front of 2 crossed rifles. The medal hangs from a blue striped triangle. It's the Croix de Bravoure, Cross of Valor. The cross was the highest battlefield decoration in Suzerain's armed forces, awarded for exceptional bravery in the line of duty, in service of King Frizzle I.
And let's look at the sun.
A small blue star inside an orange sun. It has the word Valiance written below. The setting sun was a decoration used to distinguish seasoned combat veterans in service of King Frizzle I during the Revolution.
Well, I already forgot how he said it. Like, French is something that I just cannot remember the pronunciation of for the life of me. The medals. Let's ask him about them. That's what I'm just
For
gonna say.
bravery.
He interjects. That's what I was gonna say. For bravery, not for killing babies or not for raping women, or for bravery.
For doing my duty in the heat of battle. For looking my mortality in the eye. When men like Gaston here hid in the bushes and shot themselves.
He saved some muddy princeling who foolishly strolled into the front line in his gown of velvet and gold.
Saved a princeling? Listen, René, I might want to hear that story later, but right now I have more important things to discuss. Now let's hear about it. Saved a princeling?
It was on the first months of the revolution here in Revachol. Unrest was spreading like wildfire. Marauders had taken most of the Couronne and were getting really ambitious. King Frizzle thought he could end it all in one decisive strike. Sent his cousin, Drisson, to put an end to the unrest. Alas, the young Drisson was all piss and no vinegar, wearing a tunic of purple velvet and cockatiel feathers to battle. Even his rifle was gold-plated, shone from 5 clicks away. Can you imagine the asininity?
He really despises that Drissant fellow.
Purple velvet tunic. That isn't exactly camo.
To keep the long and bloody story short, Drisson marched us against the partisans in Couronne. And when I say marched, I mean made us walk into captured enemy territory, single file, like toy soldiers, while he rode in front on his giant red stallion. The rebels were smart. They let us come real close before opening fire. Suffice to say, it was carnage.
Must have been a bloodbath. Pretty damn clever indeed. Bastards. Must have been a bloodbath. Let's empathize with him, and maybe then he's more willing to say stuff.
I got shot in the left shoulder and went down. Just a flesh wound. But just as I turned over, the prince fell into the mud next to me. He was missing his lower jaw.
That's not good.
Then his horse, driven mad by the noise and smell of gunpowder, stepped on my leg and shattered my knee.
He pats his right thigh. Okay, then what did you do? Shattered knee, interesting. Actually, can we pick it up later and do questions now? No, okay, then what did you do?
I grabbed my sidearm and shot the beast in the head. Then everything went black.
Capitaine Arnoux, le fléau des chevaux.
The bane of horses.
Ah.
When I came to, it was all over. It was just me and Jolles Tresson, gurgling in the blood-soaked mud right next to me. The dink had taken numerous flesh wounds and lost a lot of blood. But despite missing his jaw, he seemed hesitant to die. Tougher than he looked, that one.
That's no dink, that's a fighter. I'd give up. Can't imagine living without my jaw. This would never happen to Johnny Lawjaw. Point at the jaw. My jaw is tight. I've been through worse. That's no dink, that's a fighter.
So I grabbed the dink and started crawling. Kept going until the 59th Cavalry picked us up. Through some miracle, we both survived. And the jealous freak convinced Frissel to give me a medal for not leaving him to die in his own blood, piss and shit. He was the commanding officer and I was on duty, just doing my job. Shouldn't hand out medals for that. 13 months later, I received the Sun for distinguished service. It's not worth mentioning.
You sense he's downplaying it. He did a lot more than his duty. More than anyone's duty. It's in his spine, in his billowing breasts, and untarnished self-worth.
Sounds like you're being modest, René.
The old carabinier stands quietly like a statue, his features motionless.
What Monseigneur Modesty is not telling you is that he crawled over 7 kilometers before the cavalrymen found him and Drison. 2 days later that was. And that even while crawling with a mangled half-dead prince on his back, he still managed to murder 3 rebels on his way.
Is that pride in his voice? It's deep down, but maybe even unbeknownst to the man himself, it's there.
Hold on, you're just a little bit proud of René's heroics, aren't you? Quite impressive, it's men like René who made a Revachol great once. I'm not impressed, all those heroics, and where is he now? No, you gotta play to win. Look after you first. This doesn't seem like a good moment to express an opinion. I don't want to risk it. You're just a little bit proud of René's heroics.
Sorry, officer, but you're reading me all wrong. I'm a man of peace, and these kinds of bloody heroics are only impressive to men like René himself. Certainly not to me. How did you find the story to be, officer?
This doesn't seem like a good moment to express an opinion. I don't want to risk it.
Bon Dieu. You and Gaston must be related. His blood runs yellow too.
Maybe, but also bear in mind, officer. They don't hand this out for anyone with a service record. Oh no, you have to get shot repeatedly. And you need to get your hands bloody too. Really, really bloody.
Do not speak of what you know nothing about, Poltroon. Duty is something you will never understand.
Why do you despise Drison so much?
Because he was a goddamn dandy. Had no business leading men or even being on the battlefield. All he was related. That's it. Royal blood alone doesn't make army commanders. He was a stupid kid, only interested in horses, hairstyles, and man-loving. And 782 Royal Carabiniers are dead because of his incompetence.
Whoa, man-loving? Is that even a word? It is not.
Thanks for the story.
Bah! There were many such stories in those days. Many such men, too. True Revacholians. Men with backbone.
Oh yes, René, yes. Men were bigger, girls were prettier, and everyone wore the fascia. Lord, please, bring those days back. if you can.
I'm not getting into this with you again. Officer, was there anything else?
You should try to come up with a heroic story of your own. Impress this old soldier.
Maybe later. Maybe if we have a better drama skill, because 8% plus, you know, with the -2 for throwing the ball into the sea, that's... yeah, nah. I'm not gonna do that. Right now, at least. Right, we can't really go up there. Anything else? Do you have something more to say? We talked to a bunch of truckers since, so maybe you have something you can tell me.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Okay, I'll leave you. Thank you. Back here, there's something up there. Footfall within, not human. Up there? The phasmid perhaps? No, you know it's but a dog. Okay. Can't go in there though, I suppose. Any way we can get over there? Doesn't look like it. Delta Logistics Company? No. Can't go there. Alrighty. So it's 2 hours in-game time until we have to be at the apartments. Let's look to the other side for now. Maybe there's something going on. Can we maybe ask? What's up there? Let's take a look up here. See what we can find. Traffic beyond the gate. More abandoned motor lorries. What's this? Oh, it's magnesium. Sure, I'll take some magnesium. And in here? Can't open it? Wait a second. Items? No, tools? Is the crowbar maybe gonna be enough? Afterwards we'll try the Qualsund. Can we now open it? Oh, it's sunglasses. Empathy minus plus empathy minus logic. Jamrock biker cop sunnies. Okay. Can we open that? The sign says no entry. Someone scribbled an inverted star on it. Come on, we could go through there. Check out what's around. Maybe we can see that once the bridge is passable again. Maybe that's gonna be tomorrow or something. Yeah, it looks like that. It looks like that's a place we can explore at some point. Not quite yet though. That's a shame, but hey, the day is slowly drawing to a close, so eventually we might, or relatively soon we might. Okay, nothing of value here. Right, we haven't been here in a while. What's that? Birds in the birch tree, barely audible coos from above. Let's not disturb them too much. Yeah, we explored this place. I don't think there was anything else in here. No, just Kim. Okay. Let's head through. We've explored that. We've gotten probably everything we need from the car. I can't imagine there being anything else in there. We already got the code and the license. So that's good. Nothing to do with the boats. There's no visible entrance to this house. Just windows? Must be on a different side then. That's for waiting if Kim isn't here, right?
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
Sure.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Sure. Okay, wonderful. like anything else we can explore off the beaten path? That's... Wait, what exactly is that? Right, I think we've been here. I think we've been here. Yeah, let's look inside. Does the flashlight help us find things here? Do we have to have it on to be able to interact with stuff? No, I don't think there's anything in there left. I think we were in here before and we did everything there is to do. So let's go back outside. Right, yeah, we considered sleeping under that thing. You know what? We could just go towards the apartment buildings. And... Oh, we also can't go in there, right? Nothing? No? We can go towards the apartment building and, you know, read the other book we have. Get that out of the way. Like, we can always refuse an ideology, so... It doesn't really matter that it's written by someone whose ideology we do not want. Yeah, let's read that there and then head inside for the meeting. I think that's a pretty decent idea. And after the meeting we can go to sleep and start the next day. Come on, let us pass. Final walk around it. That's okay. Yeah, maybe on the 5th day there's new stuff to discover. I mean, I'm pretty sure there is. There usually is. Okay. Let's stand in front of the apartment building and read some books, shall we? Okay. Now, the books interact. Right. This book we read that. Let's interact with The Greatest Innocence.
The Greatest Innocence by João Paulo Salomão Lopes de Fuego. The book is large and heavy.
Let's crack open this immense tome.
Browsing through the various chapters, you try your best to understand the ceaseless overflow, the sprawl of names, dates, places, events historical. Most of it ends up as a twisted mass of facts inside your brain. Your educational survey is done. Did you catch any of that? No. Oh well, it's pop quiz time. Let's see what you've learned. This might take a few minutes. You ready?
Sure.
That's the spirit. Here we go. Question 1. Who was the first innocence? Oh yeah, this is what I was made for.
It probably wasn't Dolores Day, right? She came later. That's so. Alright, go on, give me all the hints you got.
Pop quiz is a short examination designed to test your knowledge without any prior warning or announcement. Such exams allow the teacher to assess how thoroughly the students have retained the material at hand. Voila. Now blast that first innocence. Thanks for nothing.
Yeah, exactly my thoughts. Half-Life. Half-Light.
Dolores Day. Dolores.
Really? Dolores Day? She wasn't the first innocence, right? It doesn't matter if we're wrong.
Incorrect.
Yeah.
Dolores Day was the innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state. She codified parliamentary democracy and created modern institutions. Among these, the moral intern. She was powerful and beautiful on all her icons. Her colors are silver, white, and apricot. And when you think her name, Dolores, stomach acid rises to the back of your throat, and it hurts. You see a flash silver, a wreath, an airport bag, and blonde hair. You don't know why. Another choice, perhaps?
I just realized it was Pain Threshold that said Dolores Day. And dolor is Latin and means pain. That's why the Pain Threshold said that. Not because it's the right answer. Alrighty.
Steer clear of this one. There's something terrible about this one.
What?
A strange sensation of loss. When she left the earth, the dust, and the ice, and the humans. That is unimportant to the quiz. Stop thinking about this. Yes, the quiz is impersonal. No need to rouse sensations in yourself at the mention of Dolores Day. Who was the first innocence? It wasn't Dolores Day.
Was it Sola?
Incorrect. Sola was anointed during the previous century and even lived to see the current one. She was an urban planner who spoke her mind and largely left history to its own devices, encouraging people to excel on their own rather than prescribing to a deified model of history. She is often called an anti-innocence. Sola resigned after an assassination attempt by a Yugo nationalist who blamed her for not taking the side of the left during the turn-of-the-century revolutions. Innocences don't usually resign. Care to try again?
The Pericarnassian?
Correct. Nothing much is known about him. It's not even clear that he was a he, but Franco Negro presumed as such and called him Pius. He's depicted as a young man with molten gold pouring out of his mouth. All he spoke was gold. It's said he invented God and equality of men before God. He also introduced the gold standard as a way for measuring people's love for Aurum. As the first innocence, he declared that there should be more of those like him. It is presumed his disciples were the beginning of the Holy Party, the founding party.